So here I am installing a aluminum wrap I bent around this entry door I installed. If you kind of notice there was some sealer, some Quad Max, OSI Quad Max that I had some left over, just using it as kind of an extra detail behind it. We'll kind of explain that, but you just push it on and you bend it nice. That little 3/8 bend that I've got there behind the weather strip, it'll just kind of snap itself into place. Had to use my persuader here, didn't really like to, but Mastercraft door, the weather strip on that door was actually crushed underneath the stop, so that doesn't make sense to me, but the customer provided it, so that's just the way it's going to be. But make sure it's all on there good and smooth. You don't want to start putting nails in it until you know for sure that it's perfect where you want it to be. Now I put that sealer, silicone, behind roughly where I'm going to put my nails. So I kind of plan ahead of time where I'm going to put my nails, so that when I drive that ring shank trim nail, I've got silicone behind it, so that down the road, that ever decides to work its way loose, or water somehow get around that trim nail, which we've all seen it happen. If you've ever taken aluminum off, you see that a lot of times it gets a little brown rot behind it, and that nail just essentially falls off. I'm using my little, I forget what you call that stupid thing, put the nail in it, you tap it, that way I don't hit the brick or hit the stone beside it, and gets me right on top of the flat part of the brick mold. Same thing on the bottom. Top didn't matter, it's flat where I drove it, and it's going to cover with that next piece of aluminum, the head piece. But you just kind of work your way around, try to get your nails at the same elevations all the way around, just makes it look cleaner. Typically 3 nails on the side, on each side. Actually that top one's going to be into the head so that you don't see that nail. Even if you do nail it on the side, it doesn't matter. Those little trim nails aren't really going to show up too bad. And if you wanted to, you could use a Diamond Coat touch-up pen with a little bit of paint, and you could actually cover those a little bit if it could match. Better than just having that black head, because you guys know how it is. Whenever you hit those trim nails, what happens to them? They always end up scraping a little bit of that paint off. You just want to make sure you get that aluminum on there good and snug. You don't want any movement. I put Lexel behind it before I put it on. That way there is sealer in front and behind that aluminum, in case that silicone ever breaks down. So have a good day, y'all.